So I'm going to go over some basics about activities, which is another type of record in CRM. And you can have activities about different business related things like phone calls and emails and appointments, etc. And you can do some pretty advanced things with them, like automatically have them schedule. You can get them to automatically send out emails. But right now I'm just going to go through a very basic example. So let's say I want to schedule myself a phone call to a company to give them some information. First off, there's just a couple ways you can start this. You can go to File, New Activity, Phone Call. You can also go to Workplace Activities and click on the phone call button here. So either one will do the same thing. And anyway, so you open this and then you get the new window. And here's the information I have to enter. The sender, first of all, which is the default, which is by default the current user, and then there's the recipient, which is a record. In this case, I'm going to go and say select Davidson Motors, and notice how I don't have to necessarily select an account here. I can choose a contact, a lead, a user, or whatever. And now I have to enter the subject. So let's see, what should I just call this? And I can enter a phone number optionally, but it's already stored in Davidson Motors, so I don't really need to do that. And I can choose if it's incoming or outgoing. And then there's the regarding field, which I'm also going to choose as Davidson Motors. And I'll explain a bit more about what that does a little later. So now there's some more self-explanatory information down here, and I guess I can just fill out some of it. So let's say it's due in a couple of days. I can give it a category, a priority. And now that I've got this done, I can save it and close it. And now when I look at my activities, I can see right here is my phone call. So there's the information for it and everything, and I can click on it. There you go. And one other thing is that if I go to the Davidson Motors account, I'll see here in activities that this is here, and that's because I put Davidson Motors in the regarding field. So that's why it's there. If I didn't put Davidson Motors in regarding, it wouldn't be there. So you can use this right here to like sort out your activities and everything, and once you've completed the activity, you can mark it as complete, and you can choose a status for it. So in the case of a phone call, it was either made, received, or cancelled, so whatever. You can choose that, and now it's been completed, so it's off your activities list. And if I go back to the Davidson Motors account now, it's not going to be in the activities anymore, but it will be in closed activities. So those are some basic activities. There's a lot more advanced things you can do, but this is just a general example to just give you a sort of idea and some basic things.